the murder trial involving 6 farmers and a farm worker is continuing at the High Court sitting in Middelburg. That's in Mpumalanga. The 7 accused are facing charges of murder, attempted murder, kidnapping, obstructing the course of justice and the contravention of the Firearms Act. This is in connection with the shooting and killing of Mgcini Coka and Zenze Coka. This was in an incident that happened at the Pampoenkraal farm. This was in Mkhondo in Mpumalanga in April last year, in fact April of 2021. Newzroom Afrika's Mweli Masilela following this story for us. Mweli, good morning to you. Take us back to this tragic story. It made quite a stir in that community with angry residents, I seem to recall, descending to the court, demanding that these people do not get bail. Take us back and remind us what we're likely to hear in court today.
Yes, indeed, you'll remember that this is a case that actually sparked racial tensions in the Mkhondo area. We saw like different groups protesting outside courts, calling for the farmers and the farm worker, who is also a part of those 7 accused, not to be granted bail. But we know that at the end they were granted bail. But there's been a lot of incidents happening in Mkhondo. That is why many community members, there was that anger to say that even some other people reporting that they are not allowed to keep a certain number of cattle at some of the farms, some of the cows being poisoned there. So it's been quite a build-up, and until now the allegation was that those people who were part of that incident, they were actually going there to look for some seasonal jobs. So they went to the farmers, according to some of the community members, to ask as to what is happening this time around, as they were not getting those jobs as it usually happens. So that's when that incident happened. 2 of them ended up being shot and killed. That is why then we are here today at the trial, which started on Monday. One of the state witnesses, because there's about 22 state witnesses probably in as far as this case is concerned. So there is a state witness currently testifying in court. He was one of those people who were present when the incident happened. But let's speak to the spokesperson of the National Prosecuting Authority here in Mpumalanga, Monica Nyuswa. It's been quite a long journey up to the trial now. If you can just give us some highlights as to what led to some of those delays, and in terms of the court proceedings now, what is it that has been unpacked in court so far?
Okay. I can confirm that the trial involving the 7 men, of which 6 of them are farm owners and 1 is a farm worker, is here before the Mpumalanga High Court sitting in Middelburg today for trial. So what is happening here in this matter is that the trial started on Monday. What happened on Monday is that the matter was set down for trial, where for plea and trial. All accused in the matter pleaded not guilty. Then the state had to call one of the state witnesses. So all accused in the matter are out on bail of 10,000 rand each on conditions. So at this stage, the state is busy leading evidence of the state witness.
And then on the side of the state, we'll just maintain that indeed you still have a strong case, because considering the fact that they pleaded not guilty to those charges against them.
The state has a very strong case against the accused in the matter. The reason I say that is that we have a list of witnesses lined up to testify in this matter. At this stage, we are leading evidence of one of the witnesses. The state witness who's testifying currently is part of the group of men who went to Pampoenkraal farm to approach accused number 2 and 7, who are the owners of the farm, to talk about seasonal employment in the farm. So the evidence that we have against the accused in the matter is strong, and it will be revealed in court as the trial has resumed.
All right, thank you for talking to us, Polly. That's Monica Newzroom. She's the spokesperson of the National Prosecuting Authority here in Mpumalanga. Well, she maintains that the state has got a strong case, despite the fact that the accused have actually pleaded not guilty to all the charges, which include murder, attempted murder, obstruction of justice, and many other charges, Polly. But what is happening is that we're supposed to be, we made an application to actually broadcast the proceedings, the trial proceedings, but the defense has maintained that that will prejudice their case, because as we are live on the case, some of the witnesses might be watching what the other witness is saying in court. So the judge actually then came to the conclusion that we can't broadcast the case live. So that's the situation, but we'll be able to monitor as to what is happening inside court in as far as the evidence or the testimony that is coming from the side of the witness that is currently presenting his case inside court.
Live in Mkhondo, that's Mweli Masilela, our colleague there.